I could stay like this, forever following you. Just don't get too far, and I'll be right where you are. You're a dream that I could finally see. I just want us to always be, to always be.
This great morning, I decided to wake up early to roam around the park to find some wonderful composition. It rained last night, so I think that the trees and the flowers are wetty in the park. I'm hoping to capture a marvelous photo today. I'm finding soft lights around this beautiful area. That's the beauty of the morning. It's cool and relaxing. I found this wonderful composition. The light just started to rise. It's a little bit overcast, but it gives the image a certain glow to each petals in a pleasing way. What I see in this view is great. The cascade of these greenery bushes leading through the wall flowers. It's fantastically well arranged. I position my tripod now and start to take a photo. I will be using my 50mm f1.4 lens and use the aperture of f8. It's quite sharp at this gauge of this lens. I'm so happy with the result of my first image. It's photogenic. As you can see in my viewfinder, what you see is what you get. The trick for having a fun time in these bushes is not to stand long enough for those bastard mosquitoes having breakfast with your flesh. I think it's time for me to move and walk to an open area. I don't have breakfast yet, but these little ugly mosquitoes are enjoying my blood. So, in the first shot, I'm satisfied. It's time to look for another composition that is completely different. And the first image I took in vertical scale, and this next image will be a landscape one. This is something that I'm always searching for whenever I'm going to a park or a forest. I'm after to what I call the shallow depth of field, or we call panorama, the image that quite wide and expected to be a wide angle lens. In this composition, I'm aiming to use my 24mm f2.8 to give me that depth and separation that I want in this second pics. I will explain what I see and walk through the process. I will open my aperture into the widest f2.8, and I'm planning to put a stock each picture with this newly grown flower in the foreground because our background will be totally blurry. This is the effect I'm going for. And after I take 2 shots, I will make it a 4x5 in the final image. Let's see how it looks. Well, I don't know about you, but I think this will work well. At first glance, it's like one shot, but it's actually a stitch of two images blending together to get the right focus distance. So, in this shot that I took, the sun rays already in the sidelight of these flowers, and it gives the whole imagery a wonderful glow. And that's fantastic. It's like you are in the movie set of The Hobbit. I'm a little ambitious today because I'm still looking for another composition. Before the sunlight bursts its power in this garden, I think I found another. As you can observe, this is the all-knowing and most likely the most photogenic piece of art here in this garden. This is what I call the boring shot. And we can also say the on-the-go photography. As we all know that most photographers shoot flowers around them because we admit that flowers are stunning in every direction and position. They are just beautiful. So I spotted a boring group of girl power lilies, and this time their color are not yet totally bloom. It creates a contrast anyway between the green water. Let's try to take some images. Better to find a unique composition with these lilies. So I will use my 100mm lens for this particular shot, and I will dial the lowest f-stop, which is f2.5. Hard to draw near. If you do, your shoes will be soaking wet and smells like an old cheese trapped in the old fridge, and I don't like that at all. Simple composition with this squad of lilies will be perfect. They are tremendously wonderful and their beauty are second to none. The beautiful things about God's creation, especially these lilies, is that they don't need clothes. They don't need to wear new dress every day. They are stylish and modernly fashionable in every way. Here is the image of these spectacular lilies. What you can say? Just leave a comment below if you like it. Well, what a gorgeous place this was. I'm one of the few who arrive and enjoy the great garden during the best time condition. You won't get that quite often when it's raining. It's absolutely brilliant that I wake up early and enjoy the weather. And this weather condition I hope it will continue till the rest of the year. Thank you for watching my video. Bye bye.